Hey, Hunter, how are you today?
Doing well. How are you, man?
Very good, very good. Just wondering what it's like for you, the excitement of finally getting ready for week one of your first game with the Patriots. What's it going to be like on this Sunday for you?
It's pumped. It's kind of a new energy. Excited to be playing at home in front of our fans. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited to welcome fans back. I mean, a year without fans, it's going to be a fun Sunday. So I think we're all looking forward to it.
Next question, Mike Reese.
Hey, Hunter, good to talk with you. Do you have any doubt that you'll be out there on Sunday?
I wouldn't say doubt. No, I'm just trying to get better every single day and, apply myself every day and be ready to go when it comes Sunday.
How would you sort of characterize the progress that you've made and how you're feeling after we missed you there for a couple weeks in camp?
Yeah, a lot of progress. Big shout out to our training staff, a lot of our PTs here. I mean, they've been great. Just try to follow their program, what they're doing here. It's been awesome. So feeling good and just trying to get better and continue to get better every single day.
Next question, Alan Siegel.
Hi, Hunter. How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Okay. Hunter, this is going to be, I know you've, preseason and been around OTAs and been around the team, but this is going to be your first game with a new team. What's it like getting ready with a new team, new cast of characters after you are out west for 4 years?
It's good. It's a good fresh start. I'm excited. The different ways we do things here and, things I've done in the past. So it's trying to apply my process and how I go about, what I've done to get ready for games week in and week out. And, I'm ready to start a kind of new chapter here with the Patriots.
And obviously the Patriots showed a lot of interest in you and wanting to sign you, in free agency. So I'm just wondering, you want to do well for a new team. Is it going to be tough to control the adrenaline on Sunday? Because obviously you're going to be super hyped and excited.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's every year, no matter who it is. I mean, everybody's going to be very excited for the game one. We work our tails off to get to this, and everybody's going to be fired up. I mean, there'll be a lot of adrenaline, and we'll be ready to go.
Thanks, Hunter.
Next question, Chris Ryan, followed by Mark Daniels, please.
Hey, Hunter, hope all is well with you. Wanted to start on Mac Jones and just what's impressed you about Mac and how he's carried himself as a player and also how he has adapted to this offense through training camp.
Mac's done a great job. He's continue to get better every single day, becoming a leader, grasping the offense. He's doing a great job and he's getting better, and I'm excited to go out there and compete with him this weekend.
The dynamic with you and Jonnu Smith has been most interesting, perhaps, of the Patriots acquisitions. And Jonnu just described you two as two alpha males who push each other all the time. How would you describe what it's been like having someone who's very like you working alongside you, trying to make you better, but also in some ways, perhaps, competing as alpha males?
Yeah, it's fun. And, we missed that for a little bit in camp. Both of us not being out there, but it's fun to, once we're out there and rolling, it's a good competition. Love, just being able to build that chemistry with them while we're on the field, talk through things, see how I see things, how he sees things, bounce things off each other. He's a tremendous player and is only going to continue to get better. And so it's fun to, be in that room with him and be able to compete with him.
Thanks.
Next up, Mark Daniels.
Hey, Hunter. Hope all is well. A lot of new faces on offense. Yourself, Jonnu, Nelson, Kendrick, obviously Mac. I think there's a lot of questions on how the group's going to look come the season. Do you have a sense on how good you guys can be, or is this sort of a wait and see thing?
I think we're just trying to attack each day and continue to get better. I mean, we're all new. A lot of us, especially skill guys, and we're all new, just working with each other. It's a new year. I mean, that's kind of how the NFL is. I mean, you're always going to have some new guys plugged in. It's a new team. We're not what the teams were in the past. We are what we are, and we got to go define that. So I think we're just all continuing to build chemistry, continuing to get to know each other. And I felt like we did that throughout training camp, throughout OTAs. Those times were huge. And so now we've got to carry that over into the season. And we have a big chance coming up here on Sunday and to kind of show what we've, been working on, but we're always just trying to get better every single day and build that chemistry.
Thank you.
Next question, Andrew Callahan.
Hey, Hunter, it's good to speak with you, man. I wanted to go back to when you first had your injury. I know you said you don't doubt you'll play on Sunday. What were those first kind of 24 hours like? Because when I remember, you had a couple of different tests. Did you have any doubts about how long you might be out?
I didn't have any doubts. No, I just, I've been through some injuries, obviously, in my career, and you just got to take them and attack them, whatever it is, head on. So I didn't have any doubts. Just, whatever it was, I was going to attack it and get ready to go.
Now, I know obviously that forced you to miss the preseason, so we haven't seen you and Jonnu in practice in pads or even in games in pads together. So not so much what's it like working with him, but the last few days when you've been back in pads and you guys are on the field together in this offense. Can you just describe what those reps, those periods have been like with him?
Oh, it's good. It's good to build chemistry with him, to, talk things out, to see things in live action, work through things in the run game and the pass game. I mean, he's a tremendous threat and, a great player. So it's fun to go out there and, have another guy that I can look to and just, compete with and practice and kind of make each other better. And he makes me better every single day.
Thanks, Hunter.
Next up, Mike Reese.
Hey, Hunter, I wanted to get your thoughts on Coach Kelly and that debut. I mean, did you keep tabs on it? I mean, college.
I saw the aftermath. I had a bunch of people sending me stuff on the aftermath. It's pretty crazy. I'm super excited for Coach. I think everybody, it was his first game. I mean, there's a lot of games ahead, but I think everybody doubted that what he could do at the next level. And I mean, he's one game in, and there's a lot more games to come. But super happy for him. I mean, 1-0. I mean, crazy score stats. I mean, getting onside kicks, not punting. So he carried it over, man. He's living and dying by a system. If I know Coach Kelly, I know that he's definitely going to live and die by it. So I'm really happy for him. Looking forward to kind of seeing what's to come in the future.
And maybe just a little bit of a different one too, Hunter, like the team barbecue down at the Cape, when you're out with the jet skis and, the hoops, like, what was that like for you? Like, I'm just more curious, like as a new player on the Patriots, getting to know the way everything is, like, what was that day, like, what was the day like?
It was nice. It was really nice. I haven't been to the Cape, so I was really looking forward. Me and my wife went, and it was cool to be able to see kind of around the Cape, how beautiful it is. I mean, always just trying to venture out in Massachusetts and venture and see, where we live and see the community we're in, and the people. So it was cool. It's cool to do it with a bunch of teammates, staff, people that we go, or work with every single day. So it was a lot of fun.
And last question, Zach Cox, please.
How's it going, Hunter?
What's up, man?
Not too much. Just curious, when you have a situation like you found yourself in the last couple of weeks where you're not able to be a full participant at this time of the season, especially when the team is still kind of implementing a lot of different things, what do you do to ensure that you don't lose the momentum that you built up to that point? You don't fall too far behind. How do you, what do you do to kind of make sure you're staying up to speed with everybody?
I feel like they do a great job here, and they did a great job with me. I mean, I was, locked in mentally with every meeting. I took trying to take as many mental reps as I could, see myself in those positions that, guys in our room were taking, and what would I do? How would I see things? How would we do things differently? Oh, that was actually, I kind of liked what he did, and stuff like that, in the football realm. And then, just focusing on my rehab, focusing on training, keeping strong, and, keeping my conditioning level up, so that I'm ready to go, coming this weekend.